UWE LockDown, and we had a spectacular event last week at Ultimate Redemption, and so many incredible moments, including what most believe to be the controversial coronation of a new UWE World Heavyweight Champion, Cameron Jackson, who defeated TJ Sakara for the title in our main event. And speaking of the devil, here comes the new champion now. The man that won the Survivalist Coliseum and then went on last week to the most star-studded event in all of UWE.
You suck!
And had a trick up his sleeve, which included the swerve of a supposed blind referee.
Go back
that
to
turned
Jersey.
out to have never lost his sight in the first place.
You sold out. You sold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. Cam now taunting the fans.
Yeah.
Turned out that that blind referee was in Cameron Jackson's back pocket the entire time.
You're so predictable. You
And
didn't
it
go
was
back.
Jackson's trick to walk out with the new UWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Welcome to CJE, that is Cameron Jackson Entertainment, your number one stop in entertainment for your backyard wrestling fix. I am your founder, your chairman, your CEO, the brother man with the master plan, Brother Cam. And, looks like I found some hardware. I found some hardware. I beat TJ Sakara for what was the UWE World Heavyweight Championship, and now it is the CJE Heavyweight Championship of the world. And I will rock it proudly. Man, it was such a valiant fight. It was, TJ beat the hell out of me. But, in the valiant effort that I had, I came back with the odds against me. I proved all the doubters wrong and fairly and cleanly got the 1, 2, 3 on TJ Sakara to become a three-time CJE Heavyweight Champion of the world. And you know what?
Well, there's been a lot of rumors going around on Twitter saying the first man to congratulate Cameron Jackson would be the CEO. And asking you shall receive. Here comes Everett Creed now.
Despicable action, the Ultimate Redemption,
Creed
shaking
ring
Rick Reel's
gear. That's a bit of a surprise.
Glad you mentioned that.
Let's find out right now.
There you go. Yeah.
Let me actually wish you a congratulations. You went on to Ultimate. You went on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You went on to Ultimate Redemption. You went on to the main event and defeated TJ Sakara and became a three-time CJE World Heavyweight Champion.
CJE Heavyweight Champion of the world. That way. That's how you say it. Go ahead.
Yes, that is what you are. You're welcome.
What? What are you talking about? You're welcome. I did it myself. I didn't have any fucking help in the world. I got the...
Oh, yeah, you did it by yourself. Did you now? Look, if it wasn't for me coming out at All Out Survival and eliminating Rick after everybody thought that I was eliminated and injured and out of action, you probably wouldn't have went on to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Cam, you gotta be thrilled. You gotta be pleased, Cam.
I'm looking for my fucks. Let's see my giving me. Oh well, go ahead.
Yeah. How symbolic, right? It really is quite symbolic because just a couple of weeks ago, I was right up there. But you gotta be happy that I'm here, Cam, because without me, you're nothing.
All right, time out.
You gotta...
Time out. The last time I will say this, and I don't care if you call it a little or not, but I'm gonna say this for all of you and for you personally, okay? Whether Ultimate Redemption was fair or not, whether you like the way I won or not, whether you give a damn if you like me or not, don't tell me you were the reason I'm something. Don't tell me I didn't put in my hard work to become something. Because while you were sitting there being Omegle guy and love lust and being, oh yeah, I hate the USA, doing all that crap, I was putting in the hard work. I was putting up, you kept the money for my hard work, right? You got the roll tide off my hard work. You got the skyrocket, take underground above the damn earth for my hard work. So don't you tell me my hard work hasn't been put in, and don't tell me you're welcome or anything else. Now, let's get back into character because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get fired after this.
On the contrary, you see, there's a little event that's coming around. It's called UWE Thunderstruck. And last week at Ultimate Redemption, you struck the UWE universe without a shadow of a doubt. As a matter of fact, you even sunk in deep to my own personal blood and used that very own blood to give yourself a third championship reign.
Good line. Good line. Everybody, that was a good line. That was a good line.
I like don't you understand, Cam, the whole thing with me and Rick, do you really see it? It's just a story. That's all it is. It's a story. Just like any other story that has ever happened in this yard.
I know.
All it is me becoming none other than that King Macbeth, having the crown put upon me as Stark Enterprises, name me the CEO of the UWE, exiling New Age Takeover. And then they came back, dueled. Yeah. It looks like he. You're right. It is. But at Ultimate Redemption, it wasn't he. At Ultimate Redemption, it was they. The UWE universe, with Rick Rios, took it to the self-supremacy, and I'll be the first to admit that Rick Rios was the better man last week. But when every door closes, another one opens. And how long has it been, Cam? I think it's time to reopen the book of Jackson versus Creed, and there's not a damn person that is gonna stop me at all.
Creed and Jackson for the world title? That is something we all have gotta... What the hell?
No way!
No freaking way! Oh my freaking god! The VTW champion, Drew Hood! In the UWE! The overrated champion! Former VTW YouTube champion!
UWE!
Drew Hood is here! In Underground Wrestling Entertainment!
Oh, hey fellas. It's getting really hot.
And it's only the night
Couldn't wait
after
any longer.
Ultimate Redemption!
Wow. World champion in the same exact promo? That's crazy.
Oh my
What am I
god,
thinking?
what
Hold
a
on.
moment.
13 minutes, new record. All right. Cameron, eyes over here, Man, our beef is so bad. I flew up to New York just to find you. But I come up here and I find you with the championship. Oh, bad. Very, very, very bad. You see, I just won this championship, but not to sound like a douche or anything, but I'd rather you not be a champion while I'm a champion. So, I think I should have a match for said championship. And I heard you say that there's no one that's going to get in your way in order to get that title at Thunderstruck, but Everett, my man, let me just throw my name in the hat and say I want a title match because I want to take something away from him like you took something from me. My main event moments, Cam. All my main event wins, spoiled by you. Sound good, Everett? Cam? Yeah.
Good. How dare you? How dare you come to my world? Think you could waltz right in and say that this is your territory, Drew?
Your world is all Earth.
Look at you, thinking of the jokes. You see this? This means that this place is mine.
You see this? This is my name. That's not that special. Continue.
I used to work here. We're all talking about shirts. I felt left out. Go ahead, do it.
Drew?
Yes.
How dare you come out here? The only reason that you are the superstar that you are
is because of me. Okay, it's because of me beating the hell out of you every chance you won something. You know, I had to go out there, oh, they're not gonna know who he is. So what I did what any good friend would do, Drew. I put on the act of bad guy. I came out there and said, Drew, I'm gonna do this for you. And wow! And you enjoyed every bit of it. It was just
Good. Nice hat, by the way. Who gave that to you? Moving forward, Everett. Everett. I want to hear what you were saying, not this mother lover over here. Everett, continue.
You know what, Drew? You want my opinion? Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll tell you what's gonna go down
Wait, your
tonight.
opinion doesn't matter? Okay.
thank God.
Okay, go back to you.
Look, that is not what I said.
Okay.
Don't take my words, shuffle them, and put them back in my mouth.
That's what you said. Your opinion.
Shut up. Drew Hood. Let's just take a minute. Drew Hood is here in the UWE. How blessed
We're running.
am I?
Vince is getting mad.
VTW champion here in the Underground Wrestling Entertainment Arena. I am so impressed. 2 champions in 1 yard. My yard. How could I possibly one up this one?
Wait,
Well,
15 minutes.
we have a ring, Drew.
Wow!
How would you like to actually step in between
The yellow ropes?
those ropes?
Those brand new ropes, by the way. Brand new additions at Ultimate Redemption.
Did
CJE's.
Cam buy the ropes?
No.
Okay, then I have no problem getting in that ring.
I bought a piece of ramp.
That's
though.
great, Drew, because you're going to be stepping in a UWE ring for our main event. Not at Thunderstruck. Tonight!
Sorry. Tonight! You're used to that one.
And the best thing about it, Drew, is that if you do, somehow, if you actually win your match here tonight, I'll give you everything you want.
Hell, if you win that match tonight, I'll give you the title.
Okay.
But
Everett,
just like
I got it.
every other
What Drew Hood thinks of the CJE.
You don't think I'm just gonna sit around and watch you guys give
Cam, as a matter of fact, I want your opinion on this. Because Drew Hood versus Cameron Jackson for not only CJE, but the VTW championship as well? Now that sounds like an idea.
have anything yet.
Something spectacular. Of course, Drew, the only reason why you're the VTW champion is because Big Time Mike didn't want to work Tuesday.
And mind you, it is not us going to yet another VTW event. It's you finally coming here to get proved wrong. I hate to agree with this guy, but we got you in a corner. Well, you'll see for yourself later on tonight, because I'm pretty sure I know him long enough to say that he's not going to miss an opportunity to kick your ass. So it's going to be him versus you. And don't worry, this is not anywhere in the picture. We wouldn't have that piece of crap on our show anyway. But yeah. Anyway, and just to add on to what you do.
Cameron making matches here? Is Jackson making matches here?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought his worthless ass was
Got
around
quite a
here.
bit of a
Continue.
stroke.
Ken, that is the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. Me versus Drew Hood in a #1 contenders match for your title?
Exactly. And the best part about it is I would be the special guest referee. It's just the worst idea I've
That
ever come
is
up with.
despicable. Think of something better. Actually, I got something really good. I got something that's going to blow this world away. How about this? Tonight's main event at UWE LockDown. You see Drew Hood versus Everett Creed for the CJE World Heavyweight Championship match at Thunderstruck.
what?
Oh, and the best part about it is that very CJE World Heavyweight Champion will be the special guest referee.
Damn it, that idea sucks. That idea sucks.
I
You know
like
what? No. How about this? You have Everett Creed versus Drew Hood, and they get to fight on who's going to
Are we
face me
gonna
at
have the damn
Thunderstruck,
match
the
or
main
not?
event for the CJE World Heavyweight Championship, and I get to sit there and count the 1s, the 2s, and the 3s on the action. I think that's a better idea.
You know what? I think I like that idea too, Drew.
What made the other two
Hood
different?
versus Creed. Overrated versus self-supremacy.
I'm fine with that. I was just waiting for you guys to finish.
When it's all said and done.
Brother Cam, out.
The supremacy is now before you.
Leave him out there. Just look around.
So we're going to see Everett Creed versus Drew Hood in tonight's main event.
Well, hey, Dirty, you weren't expecting me, were you now? You remember that day? No? Any bells now? Yeah, because I sure do. Best in the yard. But now that I look back at it, I want a rematch, Dirty. So how about it? No, not in my house. At your arena, in UWE. Because now that I see it, you're being dominant in UWE. You beat your brother, Dave. How was that? Did you have a fun experience, brother? So Dirty, do you accept my challenge? You choose a stipulation, I don't care. All I want is redemption for best in the yard. I'll be here waiting.
So now let me get this straight. Not only is Drew Hood here in the UWE, but now Diablo wants a piece of UWE's Dirty to Chico. This is practically an invasion. Well, here comes Cameron Jackson now. Unfortunately, this is a brief episode of UWE Lockdown due to the toll that everyone in the UWE took at Ultimate Redemption last week. We saw so many epic battles, including Fat Jack and Anonymous, Winnipeg Warrior, and Oscar, the Black Bullet and Jason Atlas, Uso and Daisy.
That's what I do. I call it right down the middle. Right down the middle.
Brother versus brother, DeChico versus Dave. The fatal four-way with Diablo emerging in the UWE, Adnan, Insanity, and Lips. Everett Creed and Rick Rios, as well as the main event where Cameron Jackson defeated TJ Sakara for the World Heavyweight title. And now our World Heavyweight Champion is going to be officiating this contest to determine who's going to be the #1 contender for the CJE Heavyweight title. And here comes the first challenger, Everett Creed.
As I'm secretly making my way into commentary.
Who the hell is this guy? Anyway, we got our commentary feedback. Here comes Everett Creed. As you can see, a mixed reaction here for Creed.
Here we go with the Hail Hitler.
Who the hell is this guy on commentary? Anyway, like I said, Everett Creed has done many despicable things in his entire career, including what he has done as the CEO of the UWE. But after shaking Rick Rios' hand, there's some fans that believe Everett Creed could be a changed man. I'm not too sure. Creed shaking Rios' hand was definitely an interesting situation that took place. Not something that would be a...
One overrated main event, huh?
Not something that Everett Creed is known for doing, is showing respect to his fellow colleagues.
Don't forget to check the neck. Oh, wait.
Jackson, really taking his job a bit serious here.
No smoking in the UWE arena. None at all. No smoking.
And this is quite spectacular, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just tuning in, Everett Creed is in a #1 contenders match for that World's Heavyweight title against another heavyweight champion. Do not be mistaken.
Later, we had the second opponent.
For the first time in UWE history, we see the overrated Drew Hood blasted out of the shed. The patented shed of the UWE, with so many superstars outside of this promotion have made just a valiant effort just to walk out of. I mean, look at this man, Drew Hood, flying all the way out of Claremont, North Carolina, just to say he wants to compete in a UWE arena.
Hold up.
And he gets his wish here right now against Creed. And if Drew Hood is victorious, he will go on to face Cameron Jackson at our next UWE Live Spectacular, Thunderstruck. And it will be champion versus champion. However, if Everett Creed is victorious, Everett Creed not only on his resume can say that he has defeated a VTW World Champion and defeated Drew Hood, but we will see Creed Jackson 2 at Thunderstruck. And look at Jackson trying to take the spotlight out of this main event in my eyes.
All of this is mine! All of this is mine! All of this! And you come into my world!
Yeah.
Okay, Freddie.
That's, you know, Everett Creed
Good. Everett
now
Creed.
trying to claim his yard. Now that some
Drew Hood.
exterior promotions have come across and may have perhaps taken the spotlight. I think Everett Creed wanted an easy way into a match against Jackson, but now it looks like Creed's got to go through Drew Hood to do it. Nice kick there by Creed. And a fun fact, this is the second time Everett Creed is stepping in the ring against the VTW champion. He first went against the VTW champion Tyler Storm at Best in the Yard, and now going against Drew Hood here on the 30th edition of UWE Lockdown. And now Drew bouncing the rope, hitting Creed now with a nice falling forearm. And Drew in control.
1, 2.
Wait a minute, what the hell? That's not even a legal hold. And now look at this, Everett Creed now. Creed!
This just isn't fair.
Working on the leg. Who the hell is this commentator? Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta figure out who this
Once
is.
again, Dick Rivers sneaking his way into commentary.
Well, that's who it is. Dick Rivers. All right. Heard some things about him. Now look at Creed just working away on Drew Hood. Creed now. Oh, just kicking him down. That's going to do some damage. Okay. And there's a nice kick there. Right to the solar plexus of Drew Hood. And ladies and gentlemen, I am just amazed that we are here seeing the VTW champion competing in a UWE ring against Everett Creed. And Creed is not going to make this he's not going to make it an easy trip for Drew. And perhaps, yes, some dirty tactics there by Creed. Now, wait a minute. Drew Hood counters. 360 spin, and there's a backbreaker. And Creed made it see chiropractor after that one.
Drew Hood playing the trumpet.
And now Drew looking for a clothesline. Creed ducked out of the way. And Creed working on the lower leg. Working on the knees. And Creed now trying to ground. Creed now trying to ground Drew Hood. Nice elbow there. And now Creed going to try to wear down Hood with a submission, perhaps. Maybe not, clubbing away. There it is. Creed now with a half camel clutch.
He's got to do everything he takes to get to the ropes.
And now Drew Hood's got to do anything he can to get to the ropes as, I guess my supposed unwelcome broadcast commentator said, oh, Drew Hood now with that senton. And now Drew Hood with another one as well, but with a flip in it. I don't know what the hell Drew Hood's doing. He's taking it to Creed.
What's going on?
First hit a senton, then a flipping senton. Now Creed getting the hell beat out of him. Creed now trying to reverse and get out of this predicament. Trying to get a cover in.
That didn't even make sense.
That was quite a sequence of maneuvers there by Drew Hood. First a falling senton, then a flip senton.
There's nothing to do with me.
Drew Hood. Ooh. There's a nice neck snap there by Creed. Drew Hood may be a bit winded after that fast-paced sequence. And now Creed coming in with a knee drop right into the breadbasket of the VTW champion. And now Mr. Overrated is going to be in trouble. Creed now getting a little jiggy with it there. What the hell was that? Creed now looking at Jackson. I think Creed is trying to one-up Jackson with the, that looks like something Cameron Jackson would do. You never know what you're going to get out of the CJE World Heavyweight Champion, but it looks like Everett Creed is trying to out-CJE the CJE, perhaps. As twisted as that sounds. Drew now throwing Creed to the outside. Creed landed on that bad ankle that he got severely damaged at All Out Survival. And now look at Drew Hood coming in, throwing Creed into the post.
What was that?
What?
And now look out here.
What?
Cam with the count.
What?
And Drew now
That was a 2.
trying to play some head games
That was
at
a
the
2.
one.
What?
Another 2.
The repetitive one shots.
What? What?
I think Cam got a little excited.
2.
I think Cam hit Creed, but our cameraman couldn't pick it up, and now Drew Hood coming.
Ah! 2.
Thought he was going to go for the splash. And now Drew working, and look at these elbows into the corner.
3.
Look at those elbows there. Quite impressive
4.
by our overrated champion. And Drew a little overzealous there. And now Creed coming in with the one shots. Both men mocking Jackson.
You gonna cry again?
You know what? I just really can't help but notice Backyard Wrestling, how everyone just keeps ripping off Cameron Jackson's moves.
Well, you could agree with that, though. Oh, look at that.
I mean, yeah, that works. Cameron
Jackson
got hurt the
threw
most out of that one.
Creed.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jackson
Look at that
Irish
face on
with
Cameron
Creed into
Jackson.
Drew Hood.
Just look at it. Look at it.
I
Look
think
at
Drew
it.
Hood is trying to one-up the CJE
Wait
as
for
well.
You gotta show them how it's done.
Wait for it.
Drew Hood with the what they now call the spike bump, made famous by 16-time world champion Ric Flair, and here in Backyard Wrestling made famous by Cameron Jackson. And you see Creed there with that crossbody,
5.
and Drew's
almost
mandible
my favorite part
making
coming up. Let me
direct
tell you.
contact with that metal post.
6.
And
We
now
don't have
Creed,
the right referee, but
Creed gonna try to win
Cameron
this
sure as hope does
with
a good job at it.
count-out.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
7.
There's a 7 count.
That's what I'm
A
talking
lot
about.
of fans
Here
enjoy
we
that
go.
7 count, and now Creed, I think he wants to pin the VTW champion. Oh, maybe not. What the hell is this? I think Creed gonna take it back to the Stone Age. Here it comes, wrapping Drew's elbow against the post. The Fred Flintstone arm whip.
You got kids at home, put them to bed. This is bad. This is about to get bad.
And ladies and gentlemen, you know what comes after Fred. A lot of people will say one of the most vicious maneuvers in Creed's repertoire. Look at this, just wrenching Drew Hood's shoulder right into the post. That is the Wilma Flintstone arm whip. Creed now, lateral press. Drew kicking out. Had to use his other shoulder since Creed damaged the first with the Wilma. And now Creed's got to go back to the drawing board. Wait a minute now, Drew coming back. Drew now, look at this. Oh, good God! Drew Hood with an amazing maneuver.
There you go.
Where's the glove?
That was a fisherman knee face buster, and now look at this! Oh, no.
I counted fair that time.
Cut your nails. Cut your
Drew
nails.
Hood with that fisherman knee buster. And now look at Drew. Looked like he was going to go for a drop kick. Changes it to a reverse chin lock. Psyching out Creed. And Creed's got to find a way out of this, and he does.
Really?
Maybe not.
This one was on the bar?
No.
I think Jackson may have actually put Creed's foot on the bar.
Fucking Carolina.
Not too sure. I got to figure that out. Drew may have won this match if it wasn't for Jackson putting Creed's foot on the bar. Now,
Cover.
double clothesline there. Both men got to go for a cover. Who's going to be able to do it? Wait a minute. Jackson in the ring. Does this...
2.
Very interesting sequence of events. Cam went in there with the count, and both men got the shoulder up at 2. It's that psychological warfare. When you hear the 2 count, they instinctively got their shoulders up, and now Creed and Drew. Look at that. Drew with a Mongolian chop. And now Creed with a forearm to the face, and Drew fires back. And now Creed coming in. Exploding. All over Drew Hood, and now look at this Creed getting clobbered there by Drew. And now both men. Wait a minute, Drew now hooks the outside leg.
Oh, you
Count the pinfall,
dick.
ref. Come on. Does he got an eyelash? Does he have an eyelash in his eye? Give me a break. Drew Hood could have won it there. And oh, good God!
Better than me.
Bicycle kick there by Drew Hood. Hooking both legs. Count the pinfall, you son of a bitch.
He's gonna kick out anyway.
That would have been the match. I am pretty sure of it. And look at this now. Everett Creed coming back with some kicks right to the back of the head. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing bicycle kick right there. And I'm sure that would have been the match if it wasn't for Jackson ignoring the pinfall. And now what? I think Drew just gave Everett Creed's ankle a stunner. And look at that! That was a nightshade to the calf.
That was awesome.
I think Drew Hood is, in his own way, working the leg of Creed. I think he was looking for the calf throw shock, and Creed fighting back. Ladies and gentlemen, look back at this. This is where Drew Hood got the momentum in this match with this bicycle kick, taking Creed's head off. Watch this right here. The foot to the face. And now Creed gets the momentum back.
What a replay. Jack.
And now you could hear Dick Rivers in the background. Now Everett Creed looking for
loss of words after that.
Signature maneuver, the roll tide. And wait a minute! Referee can't do that.
You gotta be kidding. He has the nerve to come out now.
And now Creed gonna signal up.
Really?
Creed
Really?
looking for maybe a hangman's neck breaker perhaps. Oh, wait a minute, Drew getting out of the predicament. Some rights to the ribs, and now some chops.
Three. Let's go.
Wait a minute now. Drew drop kicking Creed right against the fence.
Everett.
That fence taking a lot of damage in the past 2 weeks.
And at this point, I'm on
And
Jackson's
now
side.
Drew Hood
That
back in
fence
control.
is very important to this league.
Yeah, it keeps the league going.
Wait
Drew
for it. Wait
with
for
a
it. It's my
haymaker
favorite
to the
number.
back.
Don't do it, Drew. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wait
And
for
now
it. Wait
what?
for it.
Creed trying to get back up on his feet.
You know
Is
what,
Creed gonna be
Cameron?
able to make it back in the ring in time? Wait a minute. Are we gonna see an overrated flight? And here go, my God! Drew Hood taken to the skies, taking out both Creed and Jackson. And that was able to slow down the count. Drew Hood now throwing Creed back in the ring. Wait a minute. Drew Hood sets up Everett Creed looking for the
your head
package
down,
power
Everett.
driver, and it
Oh, yeah, there you
connects. Creed's skull being spiked into the mat. Drew
Hood
Hood has the cover, and this match would have been over. 1, 2,
God
and
damn it,
Everett
Jackson.
Creed gets the shoulder
That was
up.
a 7.5 count. Wait, did I just say it? 7!
Dick Rivers over here.
Come on, Everett.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. Creed with the right to the eyes, and a nightshade connects. The knee to the temple, and now Everett Creed hooks the leg, and is Drew. Oh no!
There you go, Drew. That's what I like to see.
Drew Hood staying alive, and Creed cannot believe it. Creed, he's tapping like a drunk man for crying out loud. Creed cannot believe that Drew Hood kicked out of the nightshade,
Sign him.
and now Creed setting up now. Oh, good God! Creed with the big boot.
I believe Rios taught him
And
that.
now, wait a minute, look at Everett Creed. This guy's lost his marbles. Now
We
what?
are one hell of a
Everett
duo
now, I
behind
think
this
he's looking for
camera,
the
let me tell
Genesis
you.
device. Submission maneuver.
As he goes for the Genesis
That
device.
almost got him the victory at Ultimate
Let's hear it,
Redemption.
Jack.
Look at the
Let's hear it,
knee
Jack. Let's hear it.
driven right
Let's
into
hear
the
it.
spine of Drew Hood. Creed wrenching the legs. And is Drew Hood going to tap out?
Will Drew tap?
Is Drew Hood going to submit to the Genesis device for Everett Creed to advance the Thunderstruck? And wait a minute, Drew Hood counters. Drew Hood with a small package. Small package on Creed. And Creed gets the shoulder up. And now both men
My
are
name
down.
is Cleveland Brown.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be
right back in my hometown with my new family. You ever watched that show before? He couldn't hold on his own at the time.
Just like VTW.
Oh boy. That's not going to create a fire under Drew Hood's belly. I don't know what will. And wait a minute now. Both men giving it everything they got. Creed was doing a little bit of Carlton, and now Drew Hood with a moonwalk.
You guys really want to piss me off?
And Cam is getting pissed. This is a Cameron Jackson comeback. They're trying to out CJE the CJE. Low kick. And now Drew Hood. Inverted jawbreaker. Made famous here by Dirty DeChico, who has now got to answer the challenge to Diablo. And now Creed going back and forth with Drew. There's a clothesline by Creed. Creed now going for a cover. Maybe not. Wait a minute. Creed now going for a leg drop, and it connects. The calf to the throat. Straight to the larynx. And now what? What could Creed do?
Drew looks dazed here.
That he does. And now, what is ever realizing? Stepping on the ankle. And look at this! Oh my God! Creed with the ankle lock! The same ankle lock that Big Time Mike made famous and applied on Drew Hood and Beast in the Yard. And is Drew Hood gonna tap out to the Big Time ankle lock by Everett Creed? And wait a minute, Drew Hood counters. Drew Hood now almost got a cover out of him, but he down. Good God, what a kick right to the chin. Taking Creed's lights out. Count the pinfall. Come on. Drew Hood has probably been able to win this match about 3 or 4 times now. Bicycle kicks, super kicks, package pile drivers.
How about it?
Drew Hood's got to realize, how the hell is he going to be able to do this when the referee can't count to 3? Drew Hood taking Cam's good luck hat. And now again. Referee checking the shoulders, but why does he have to check over there? Ladies and gentlemen, watch this again. Watch this amazing kick right there by Drew Hood.
Creed
The heel to the jaw. And Creed has not been stirring since it. Wait a minute, Drew was looking for another bicycle kick. Creed counter. Creed looking for the nightshade. Drew Hood capitalizes. Looking for the package pile driver. Creed moves out of the way. And what a nightshade there by Creed. Creed now gets the... Wait, what? Ladies and gentlemen, what a amazing an amazing sequence of maneuvers. Drew went for the bicycle kick. Creed countered, went for the nightshade. Drew countered into the package pile driver. Creed got out of that maneuver. And with a blink of an eye, hits the nightshade. And now Everett Creed is the #1 contender for the UWE, well, now the CJE World Heavyweight Championship. And now look at Jackson parading with both titles. He's not the VTW champion, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be mistaken. There you go. But nonetheless, we are going to see Creed versus Jackson at Thunderstruck. The rematch for the ages to take place. But you cannot count out Drew Hood, who I believe could have won this. Oh, come on now. Cam now going after Creed and whipping him with the world title. Not exactly the typical way to congratulate a competitor as the referee is supposed to. And now what?
You know,
the match is over.
I wish I could have offered you more. I'm really sorry I had to do that to you, but I just don't want to risk that belt leaving here. As much as I hate the UWE, it's still home for me. So, until next time.
And now, wait a minute. Drew Hood still feeling the effects of the nightshade. And now what? Oh, Jackson going to put an exclamation point
Brother Cam.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. Jackson just took out every Creed there with the final blow. And I'm sure that Drew Hood and Cameron Jackson will cross paths again. And it is amazing that Drew Hood has come to the UWE. You can see Drew Hood definitely frustrated. Whoa, wait a minute here. Drew Hood.
Don't do it,
Is
Drew.
he going to take it out
Don't
on
do it,
Creed?
Drew. Don't do it, Drew.
Creed is
Can do it!
Don't do it,
Definitely.
Drew. We hate him too, but don't do it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, sportsmanship. Sportsmanship.
Absolutely sportsmanship there.
You're a good guy, Drew.
Oh, come
you
on
did.
now! Drew Hood was a good sportsman, but this dickhead Cameron Jackson couldn't let Drew Hood walk out. That was a complete disgusting act by our world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Thomas signing out.